Et bon retour YouTube. Bien. Alors maintenant qu'on a tout ça, on va pouvoir... Normalement... Oui bon ça c'est trop haut level. Donc c'est non. Ah il y a ça que j'ai pas fait encore. Hmm. Bon bah on va faire ça. Après on va se réattaquer aux quêtes principales quand même, parce que ça fait un sacré paquet de temps qu'on en a pas fait. Donc ça pourrait être bien de... Voilà... s'y remettre. Parce que sinon... Sinon ça va être compliqué au bout d'un moment de comprendre ce qui se passe. Alors par contre, ouais, ce prompt qui s'en va pas, ça va me saouler. Allez, Athènes, voilà. Ah, ça se scale automatiquement sur mon truc, d'accord, ok, comme ça. Mais non, en fait, c'est pas là du tout, c'est un peu plus loin. Un petit coup de fast travel pour Athènes du coup. Bon, j'y suis jamais allé donc je peux pas fast travel direct là-bas, mais... Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? On s'en fout. Mais on peut fast travel genre là. Genre là. Prendre le bateau et arriver sur Athènes. Allez, on se tire de là, mécréant.
Rowers, to positions!
Nice to see you, Commander.
Ramming speed! Sails down! Ready the oars!
Secours!
Lower sail!
il se remet à pleuvoir. Je dis non.
I think Zeus and Hera are having another fight. Look at that storm.
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
On peut pas y aller directement ensemble là? Alors du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on a dans le coin? Ah oui d'accord, absolument rien. Et bah on va aller sur Athènes.
Let's go.
L'acropole.
Athens. Let's see what this city has in store for me.
Ah oui d'accord.
The famous Acropolis. A testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship.
Goddess of war and wisdom.
Here,
I might have a job for you. If you're as good a fighter as I've heard.
you've heard of me?
Don't let it go to your head. I hear about everything that happens in this city, Mystios.
With flattery like that, how could I possibly turn you down?
I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm trying to hire you. I need some Spartan military targets removed.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me, General.
Demosthenes.
I'm not a murderer, if that's what you expected.
I expected you as someone who wants to get paid. Was I wrong?
No, not completely. Fine. What do you want?
My spies tell me the Spartans are mobilizing. What I want you to do is hamstring them. Get into their forts and remove the commanders in charge.
I guess that makes sense.
I'm thrilled you approve. You'll need to bring me the seals of the commanders you kill as proof. You'll be amply rewarded.
Those don't seem like standard Athenian tactics.
They're not. But it will work, and that's what matters. We've already lost too many Athenians to those savages using traditional warfare. The other generals disagree, but I refuse to let them destroy our chances.
What do they want to do?
They want honorable face-to-face warfare, pitting our forces directly against the Spartans.
Ah, c'est
We're
pas une
not
bonne
going
strat,
to
ça.
win a contest of strength against those brutes. We need to outthink them. So, will you kill the commanders?
All right, I'll take the job.
Good. I might not have approval to deploy our men to do this, but I'm not about to let that stop me.
What's so special about these seals?
Only elite Spartan commanders carry these seals, those in charge of entire forts. They'd all die before parting with them. So bring me the seals as proof that they're dead.
Where can I find them?
The Spartans have been making inroads into Athenian territory, taking over forts that once belonged to us. Make them pay for every inch.
What's your strategy?
Whatever it takes to protect Athenian lives and kill Spartans.
That's not what I meant. What's your personal strategy?
My career is none of your business. Know that I don't seek much. Only proper recognition of my strategic brilliance.
Ça va les chevilles.
Enough. I'll get your seals for
Merci
you.
pour le follow, Zedicus02. C'est fort apprécié. Bienvenue à toi. Mets-toi à l'aise. Oui, non mais non, du coup c'est pas ça que je voulais faire moi. Au secours. C'est ce truc là qu'il me faut. Alors je viens d'arriver à Athènes, c'est une des premières missions que je prends. Mais techniquement je ne suis pas spartiate, hein, je suis un mercenaire. Enfin une mercenaire du coup. Donc je me rallie un peu de tous les bords, en tout cas du bord de celui qui paye le plus. Alors, une petite chute de 20 à 30 mètres sans rien se casser, c'est beau quand même. De toute façon, je suis à peu près sûr que dans ce jeu, il va y avoir un achievement pour faire en sorte que toutes les régions soient spartiates et que toutes les régions soient athéniennes. Donc, bah, dans ce jeu-là, ouais, les bottes de foin, c'est optionnel maintenant, apparemment. Parce que j'ai débloqué un skill qui me permet en fait de réduire les dégâts de chute, et là, bah, tu peux sauter en fait de super haut sans te faire mal. Je vais pas m'en plaindre, hein, ça évitera de perdre de la vie pour rien, mais...
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens.
Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided.
We are divided, and the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
C'est pas de la politique, c'est du théâtre en fait.
You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
Bonjour.
Stay back. She is no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Cassandra.
Welcome, Cassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid, and Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Il dead, bro.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Metiochos. You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
Phidias? The famous sculptor? What did he do, exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Ostracism?
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist Anaxagoras and another man, on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
Je suis mercenaire, je suis pas un assassin.
Went well.
Chier.
It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Hep toi là-bas. Avec le symbole au-dessus de la tête.
Here, friend. I saw you talking to my associate, Pericles.
From what I saw, you weren't doing much associating.
That's just politics. Pericles is a good man, a fine man, just not the right man.
That's not what I heard.
From whose lips? His?
He was elected. Athens is the seat of democracy.
Oh, it is. It's just that the wrong man is sitting in that seat.
Did you actually need something, or did you just want to educate me on the finer points of democracy?
Pericles is holding parties for the rich and powerful while we're under siege. What I want is for my people to reclaim control. You could help me.
My services don't come cheap.
I understand the wills of commerce and the needs of the people. I will pay you handsomely for your services.
And how do you want me to help?
Help Athens, not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do. Think about it. Will you take my commission and show the Spartans we are not defeated yet?
I have no problem killing Spartans.
Good. Kill their commander, Nabis. Destroy their supplies and return to me with proof of your exploits. Show them that we have teeth too.
I'll get it done.
Trust me, this is a huge opportunity for you.
Ouais, c'est ça, ouais. On va pas nous la faire, hein. Allure. Qu'est-ce qu'on a là-dedans intéressant? Ouais, du coup, le plus 16 sur les Spartiates, c'est peut-être une bonne idée quand même. Quoi qu'un plus 4 sur tous les dommages, c'est quand même bien quand même. On va regarder ça, ouais. Comment des putains de bandelettes ça peut protéger mieux que du métal? J'aimerais qu'on m'explique. Je veux les réponses. Je suis en train de follow quelle quête là? Aucune? Aucune, très bien. Et ben, on va prendre ce qui est proche, genre ça. Yamakaki. Ah putain, mais on rentre comment dans ce baraque à l'autre con là?
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
My life-saving services aren't free.
Of course.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own kind.
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh yes.
Alors ouais, j'ai pas de race, hein. je suis mercenaire. C'est la thune et après on voit, hein. C'est on va pas non plus.
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
I'll track them down, Metiojos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
Yahoo!
Part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere. Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiojos. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiojos weren't the masterminds behind this plot.
Ça t'étonne?
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Poractis.
We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiochos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city, because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
Yeah.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Ça perd d'être des mecs qu'on peut influencer en essayant de les intimider, donc on va faire plutôt ça.
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
Time to die! Duh. Merci pour les infos, maintenant tu crèves.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Pas de témoin. Oh mais c'est la merde votre truc là. Ah bah si je suis spartiate, moi c'est là que j'attaque. Hein. Un putain de trou dans le mur. Parce qu'on va se faire chier. Kill the snake dealer. C'est parti.
Don't come any closer! You'll feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you, Mistios.
Oh la vache! Oh la vache! Putain, il tape fort l'enfoiré!
You can't stop me.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Ibillon. Et pour tout Métiocos là. C'est parti. J'ai des briques, hein, t'as fait chier. Il y a un camp militaire là. 60 mètres. Oups. C'est non.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help,
Je sais, je fais peur.
I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Ouais, vas-y, vas-y. Fais bien le petit rapporteur, t'as raison. Alors, oui, on va voir qu'est-ce qu'on a comme quête pas trop loin. Easy escape, ostracized. Easy escape, c'est parti. Il est où? Là-bas. Comment? Comment? Au secours. Wesh du con. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est?
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
They? Who?
The shadows in the night. Why you fear falling asleep? They're hunting me. Us. No one is safe in Athens anymore.
The cult of Cosmos. You know about them.
Of course I know about the cult. Here, look at this.
Oh, les infos!
These are instructions.
On how to kill me. But they've been torn.
Then Pericles isn't just getting you out of Athens to save you from the trial. He's saving you from being murdered.
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First,
Get the fuck out of here!
together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together.
Don't freak out!
Yes, of course.
Alors...
Cleon said you're wasting the people's drachmi. If he had his way, he'd serve them your head.
Cleon mentioned me? That's going to hurt Pericles. First impiety, now theft. After all we've done for this city.
You and Pericles seem close.
For Pericles and me, it started with our love of Athens. Our differences push us to greatness. That is true friendship.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities, I want them.
Yes, yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos.
Distract
Don't show your
ou...
face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
Ou distract.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now, where are you?
Je le rencontre de nuit au port. Oui, bon, on va faire autre chose avant. Hein. Ostracized. Quoi qu'en vrai, la nuit va pas tarder à tomber là. Attends, une petite mission peut-être. Tout Pericles' contact. Salut Gastornix, comment ça va?
Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
Sympa.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
Mais du coup, pourquoi le mec est là si ce que je dois aller faire c'est là-bas? D'accord que c'est un peu con quand même.
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
You should get out of here. Huh? That doesn't look right.
What's that? What did I see? Don't see anything.
Putain, c'est en dessous. C'est l'enfer votre merde là. Comment je descends sans me faire voir? Oh. C'est pas bon ça. Oh, c'est pas simple, hein, c'est pas simple. On va attendre, comme point d'entrée, il y a quoi? Il y a ça. Sans doute par là. Et de l'autre côté, il y a quelque chose ou pas? Il n'y a pas de point d'entrée par là. Il n'y a que 2 points d'entrée. Ils sont tous les deux sous surveillance. C'est cool. C'est cool ça. J'ai aucune chance de m'en sortir. C'est peu pratique. Bon, bah, on va devoir buter des gens, tant pis. Hein. Mais attends, pourquoi j'ai... Ah, il y en a 2 à prendre, d'accord. Ça fait un truc de moins à se soucier. Ah merde, c'est dessus. Fuck.
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
Et voilà. Facile. Ouais, les corbeaux, on va se calmer par contre. Voilà, petite mission faite peinard. Je me gueule.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
The votes have been tallied. Overwhelmingly, the people have decided that Anaxagoras should be ostracized from Athens.
Sympa.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant.
Ah tiens,
It
Socrate.
will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
I know the price of actions. I have to as a mercenary.
That simple piece of information tells me more about you than your name ever could. Explaining oneself must be carefully done.
Explaining myself would take more time than I have.
Then let us focus on a single recent event. Tell me, as a mercenary, is there anything you wouldn't do?
Just because I'm a mercenary doesn't mean I'll do anything.
Even if the pay was more than adequate for the task?
Even then,
What if you were offered something you desperately needed, something you couldn't get anywhere else? Would you move this line you made for yourself?
my line has moved countless times since I was a child. But it still exists.
And will likely move again if what you say is true.
It may.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about, my own.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
Ah, t'énerve pas, c'est un bon gars le Socrate, il fait réfléchir, c'est bien. Bon, par contre, si on tombe sur Aristote, il va y avoir 2-3 baffes à lui mettre. Parce que Aristote quoi, c'est... C'est Aristote quoi. Oui, on va voir les quêtes. Qu'est-ce qu'il me reste à faire dans le coin? Escape Athènes. J'ai pas un truc plus près là? Ah, j'ai des missions à rendre aussi, c'est vrai. Il y a des missions à rendre. Bon bah ça va être... Fleur de people. Oui, il fait nuit. Et encore, il a été très peu chiant sur l'échelle de Socrate. Ah oui, non, mais moi c'est pas sur l'échelle de Socrate que je me base, c'est sur toutes les conneries qu'il a pu dire en termes scientifiques, alors que c'était qu'un putain de philosophe. C'est ça qui me hérisse le poil. Parce qu'Aristote c'était certes un très très bon philosophe, ça je l'accepte très volontiers, il n'y a absolument aucun problème. Par contre au niveau scientifique c'était une buse. Non mais fais un effort connasse. Oh, putain. Crève donc la gueule ouverte. Ah, forcément. Effectivement, ça va être un peu plus compliqué. Bon après on n'est pas non plus à un voyage dans le temps près dans Assassin's Creed, hein. Je pense que... Ils en seraient capables les cons.
Come on.
Bah du coup, bonne nouvelle, si on croise pas Aristote. Ça m'arrange. Ah, j'aurais peut-être pas... j'aurais peut-être pas dû sortir de la ville. Qu'est-ce que... Comme l'impression qu'il va falloir que je rentre. Là. Port of Piraeus. Ok. Random bar fight. Wesh.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Can your friend be trusted?
Theras and I have been friends for a long time. I just sent word telling him where to meet us.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Serifos while we still can.
Bataille navale.
Get ready to leave!
Commander at the helm!
Alors comment ça se passe la route? Une fois qu'on est sorti de là... Putain, il va falloir slalomer dans des îles. Et jusque là. Quelle rigueur, c'est comme ça, donc on vise là. Et après c'est tout droit.
I never thought.
I've left places I've come from.
We should pick up that salvage!
Herodotus, what's that island ahead of us?
That, my friend, is the famous island of Salamis.
The place where Athens defeated
Hopefully,
the Persians.
the cult won't bother me now I'm out of hell.
Sails up! Now! Port in! Full sail!
Bonjour. Au revoir.
Nothing to worry about now.
Nice. Du coup, bah ça... hop. Ça dégage. Ah, le bateau de commerce, si tu te pousses pas, tu vas te faire rentrer dedans. Oh, bah, il y en a un des deux qui prend. Hein. Premier, deuxième. Ah bah non, ils sont pas morts, tiens. Ils se sont partagés les dégâts.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
You killed. Otherwise, you're killed.
Je suis prêt tout ça.
You'll get used to it.
En dessous.
We'll reach Serifus before long.
Attendez. On va passer dessus.
We're at full speed!
Commander away! You're released until further orders.
Non, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire. C'est ça. Et attends, comment j'y vais? Vite. Si je peux choper le deuxième en même temps, ce serait cool. Hein. Merde. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Attends, il est où? Je suis passé devant comme un teubé. Au secours. Aïe aïe aïe. Ah non, faut que je remonte vite. Non, je vais mourir. Au secours! Je veux pas être méchant, mais normalement les requins s'attaquent pas les hommes comme ça, mais c'est pas grave. Non, mais laisse-moi tranquille. Oui, non, c'est rarement, en même temps, c'est pas jamais. Mais... Généralement, si tu les fais pas chier, y a pas de raison qu'ils t'emmerdent. Après, faudrait être passablement con pour aller faire chier un requin quand même. Ou juste envie de se suicider, peut-être, je sais pas.
Maximum speed! We'll make landform here!
On a gagné une nouvelle figure de proue, qui est un poulpe. Il est dégueulasse. Je préfère largement mon aigle. Beaucoup plus la classe. Voilà. D'où ça sort tout ce merdier? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? 35. Ok. Bah écoute YouTube, on va s'arrêter là pour cette vidéo. Ouais. Et te docker sinon
We're ready to dock.
Voilà. Comme je disais YouTube, ça va être la fin de la vidéo. Ah, à moins qu'ils mettent une cinématique. Allez bâtard. Bon. T'as le droit à la cinématique.
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell.
Parfait.
And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
That's everything Pericles
Fort bien.
wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians...
Bien, donc comme je disais, YouTube, c'est la fin de la vidéo.